Hello, everybody. On Friday, lawyers from the ACLU representing Alvin Mendez filed a lawsuit against the Puerto Rican chief of police and 3 of his supervisors for alleged discrimination. Mendez is a 38-year-old police officer of the Puerto Rican police force, and he's an atheist. The lawsuit was filed because of a strand of incidents over his career that have culminated in the final taco-taking moment. Just before entering a recent intervention, the other officers present formed a prayer circle and invited Mendez to join it. When he refused, he was humiliated by his superiors, who just had to make the point of how filthy we heathens are by saying aloud to the group, he is standing there because he doesn't believe in what we believe in, after they relegated him to a corner apart from the group. After this incident, 3 of his supervisors and the chief of police himself took the humiliation a step further by demoting him and permanently removing his duty-issue weapon. By the way, also assigning him a new job which consisted of washing patrol cars and delivering messages for the other cops. He's been a member of that police force for 14 years. The lawsuit filed by the ACLU is asking for judgment regarding the constitutionality of mandatory prayer in the workplace and how it violates the separation of church and state. None of the alleged perpetrators of these offenses or their spokespeople were available for comment. You know, atheists are still the most distrusted demographic among all the social groups in the United States. Now, the reason why stories like this disgust me personally is that this form of humiliation, while equally as egregious as sexual harassment or racial bigotry or intolerance of homosexuality, is somehow defined in looser terms because atheists belong to a minority with morality as its defining characteristic in perceived social depravity. The people that were involved with these events will be leaned on to apologize and give the silly, defective, and insane atheist his gun back. They'll put him back into service to continue to be reviled by his co-workers and supervisors. Nothing that should happen to these individuals will happen to them, and that is the tragedy of this situation. The arbiter that presides over the settlement hearing will broker the agreement, and the Puerto Rican police force will return to their standard of bigotry, sans Officer Mendez, of course. For that reason, I think we should try to find this guy. We need to give him our support. We need to try to convince him, I guess, that this discrimination suit is worth taking to court to force a decision and the parties involved held to account. We need to tell him that there is no amount of money worth not seeing this through to the end. We need to lend our courage, if we can, to him and help the world see that humiliating people in the workplace for what they believe or don't believe is a crime. It's an uphill climb. 85% of Puerto Rico's population are devout Catholics. So much for jury of your peers. I'll keep you all posted as details are revealed. Leave a comment and tell me what you think about the demotion of reason in the workplace. I'm interested in what you have to say. So until then, take care. Bye-bye.